Hello guys, in today's video we are going to see few problems based on the concepts that we have learned in the previous video. So we started with the topic chemical kinetics and we have seen how chemical kinetics helps us to determine or learn the rate of a chemical reaction. So let's recall what we have learned in the previous video. We learned about rate of a reaction, how to define the rate of a chemical reaction in terms of reactants and products concentration. So we said a rate of a reaction is equal to the rate of disappearance or the rate of appearance of a substance in a chemical reaction divided by its stoichiometric coefficient. So you can relate rate of a reaction to the rate of disappearance if it is reactants or the rate of appearance if you're talking about products in a chemical reaction. How can you relate rate of a reaction to this rate of disappearance or appearance? You can say rate of a reaction equals to the rate of the disappearance of the products or the rate of the appearance of the products divided by its stoichiometric coefficient. So let's take an example. Nitrogen reacting with hydrogen to give you ammonia. So when you see this balanced equation, you have N2 plus 3H2 giving you 2NH3. So how can you write the rate of a reaction? Rate of a reaction is equal to minus. Why do we put this minus? Because it indicates that the reactants are actually disappearing. It's decreasing. The concentration of the reactants are decreasing. So when you find out the change in reactants, when you subtract the final concentration from the initial concentration, then you will get a negative sign in the answers. So to cancel that negative, we are using this minus when you represent the rate of the reaction in terms of the reactants. So the rate of the reaction is equal to minus d concentration of N2 by dt. So what is this part? This is the rate of disappearance of nitrogen. We don't have any coefficients, so the rate of disappearance of nitrogen is equal to the rate of the reaction. Now coming to the concentration of hydrogen, how can you write the rate of the reaction in terms of hydrogen concentration? Minus 1 by 3, I told you, divided by its stoichiometric coefficient. So what is the stoichiometric coefficient here? 3. So 1 divided by 3 and then dH2 by dt. What is this part? This is the rate of disappearance of hydrogen. So rate of disappearance of hydrogen divided by the stoichiometric coefficient together gives you the rate of the reaction. Same way now in terms of ammonia, what is the stoichiometric coefficient here? 2. So 1 divided by 2 d concentration of NH3 divided by dt. And again, what is this part? This is the rate of appearance of ammonia, and rate of appearance of ammonia multiplied by 1 by 2, which means divided by the stoichiometric coefficient gives you the rate of the reaction. So what is the rate of disappearance of N2? Minus dN2 by dt. What is the rate of disappearance of H2? Minus dH2 by dt. What is the rate of appearance of NH3? dNH3 by dt. So all these are rate of disappearance and appearance. From this, if you want the rate of the reaction, what you're supposed to do? Divide them by the stoichiometric coefficients as per the chemical reaction. Now let's move on to the problems. Let's take a general equation A plus 2B giving you 3C plus 2D. We are trying to understand what is the rate of the reaction and what is the rate of disappearance or appearance and how to relate them both. So to understand that little more clear, we are going to see this problem. Now see, for this reaction, how can you write the rate of the reaction? Rate of the reaction is equal to minus dA by dt, which again equals to minus 1 by 2 dB by dt. This in terms of A, this in terms of B. And in terms of C, 1 by 3 dC by dt. In terms of D, 1 by 2 d concentration of D by dt. So everything, they are equal to one another. So this represents the rate of the reaction. Now what is the rate of disappearance of A? That equals to minus dA by dt. What is the rate of disappearance of B? See, minus dB. What is this? Concentration of B divided by dt. What is the rate of appearance of C? dC by dt, and rate of appearance of D is equal to dd by dt. And be very clear, what is this A in a square bracket? This represents the concentration of A. When we say dA, a small change in the concentration of A, and what is dt? Change in the time. And same way, what is dB? Change in the concentration of B. When you put small d, then we are actually talking about instantaneous rate. When you put del, then that is average rate. So a small change in the concentration of the reactant B divided by a small change in time. So all this represents the rate of appearance and rate of disappearance. When you multiply them, which means divide them by the coefficients, then you get the rate of the reaction. Now see, rate of the reaction is equal to minus 1 by 2 rate of disappearance of B. So in terms of B, if you want rate of the reaction, then you have to multiply rate of disappearance of B by 1 by 2. Same way, if you want the rate of the reaction in terms of C, what you will write here? 1 by 3 into rate of appearance of C. And if you want to write it in terms of A, rate of the reaction is equal to, you can directly write this, minus rate of disappearance of A, because we don't have any stoichiometric coefficients here. So here we have written for a general equation. Now we are going to calculate the exact values, that means numbers, for the rate of the reaction and the rate of disappearance of the reactants or the products. We just wrote the rate of the reaction in terms of rate of disappearance or appearance for a general chemical equation. Now let's take a proper chemical reaction and try to write the rate of the reaction. See, nitrogen dioxide NO2 reacts with fluorine to form NO2F according to the equation 2NO2 plus F2 gives 2NO2F. So this is the proper chemical equation. Now they are asking you to write the instantaneous rate of the reaction in terms of rate of formation of NO2F, rate of disappearance of NO2 and rate of disappearance of F2. So first thing, write the rate of the reaction in terms of formation of NO2F. So rate of formation of NO2F. How can you write the rate of formation of NO2F? So they are actually asking you to write the rate of disappearance and rate of appearance alone. So rate of formation of NO2F is equal to dNO2F by dt. Don't worry about the coefficients. Rate of disappearance of NO2 is equal to minus dNO2 by concentration of NO2 by dt. And same way, rate of disappearance of F2 is equal to minus dF2 by dt. So you have written the rate of formation and disappearance. Now if you want to write the rate of the reaction, how will you write the rate of reaction in terms of NO2F? You have to multiply here by 1 by 2. So if you put 1 by 2 here, you will get the rate of the reaction in terms of formation of NO2F. And same way, how will you write the rate of the reaction in terms of disappearance of NO2? You have 2 here. So multiply here by 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 into minus dNO2 by dt will give you the rate of the reaction in terms of disappearance of NO2. Same way, rate of disappearance of F2 is minus dF2 by dt. What will be the rate of the reaction in terms of this? You have to multiply with the coefficient. Since you don't have any coefficient here, so rate of disappearance of F2 is equal to the rate of the reaction. You have to note one thing here. When you write the rate of appearance and disappearance, you cannot equate all these three. Only when you divide it by the proper coefficient and represent it in terms of rate of the reaction, then you can equate all the three, because the rate of appearance of this and rate of disappearance of this is not equal. But the rate of the reaction in terms of this and this are equal, because you are multiplying the rate of appearance and disappearance with proper stoichiometric coefficients. Now we will move on to the problems. Read the question. The reaction 3A giving 2B plus C is carried in a closed vessel. The rate of disappearance of A is 0.01 mole liter inverse second inverse. Calculate the rate of appearance of B and C. So they've given you a reaction, 3A giving you 2B plus C. And they've given you the rate of disappearance of A, which equals to 0.01 mole liter inverse second inverse. How can I represent this rate of disappearance of A? Minus dA by dt. So rate of disappearance of A is equal to minus dA by dt. So this is given. What is given? 0.01 mole liter inverse second inverse. So this is the rate of disappearance of A. Now the question is, calculate the rate of appearance of B and C. So what you're supposed to find? Rate of appearance of B, which means dB by dt, and rate of appearance of C, so dC by dt. And now take that equation, 3A giving you 2B plus C. How can you write the rate of the reaction? Rate of the reaction is equal to 1 by 3 minus dA by dt, which equals to 1 by 2 dB by dt. And in terms of C, dC by dt. So you have written the rate of the reaction. So how can you relate rate of disappearance with rate of disappearance of A with rate of appearance of B? See, 1 by 3 into dA by dt. While doing this calculation, we will not take this negative. Only when there is that subtraction from to find out this value dA, for example A2 minus A1, when you do that calculation, at that time we will use that negative. Here we are going to use only the exact figures that is given here. So 1 by 3 into dA by dt is equal to 1 by 2 into dB by dt. So this is given, this is asked. So how can you relate them? dB by dt is equal to, bring that 2 here, 2 by 3 into dA by dt. So you're supposed to find out this, see, rate of appearance of B. So dB by dt is equal to 2 by 3 into dA by dt. This is given. This is the value. So 2 by 3 into 0.01 mole liter inverse second inverse. That gives you a value of 0.0067 mole liter inverse second inverse. So this is the rate of appearance of B. Now coming to this part, rate of appearance of C. So you are supposed to find out dC by dt. By looking at this expression, rate of the reaction expression, how can you relate A with C? You can relate B with C also, because now we have found the answer for this part. So you can now relate this and this, or whatever is given in the question. So what is given in the question? Rate of disappearance of A is given. So you can relate every other rate of the appearance or disappearance with A to find out their values. So 1 by 3 into minus dA by dt is equal to dC by dt, because we don't have any coefficients here. So dC by dt is obviously equal to 1 by 3 into dA by dt. So directly put the value of dA by dt, 0.01 into 1 by 3. So that gives you 0.0033 mole liter inverse second inverse. So when you are asked to find out the rate of disappearance or appearance, write the rate of the reaction and relate that expressions with the other expressions, like a rate of disappearance of A related to rate of appearance of B by multiplying with this proper coefficients. And then only you can find out the exact values of rate of appearance of the other products. Let's try one more problem. For the elementary reaction 2A plus B giving 3C, if the rate of appearance of C at time t is 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 4 mole liter inverse second inverse, calculate 1 rate of the reaction, 2 rate of disappearance of A. Here they have given you a reaction and also the rate of appearance of C is given, 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 4 mole liter inverse second inverse. Now you are supposed to find out the rate of the reaction and rate of disappearance of A. So you can find out the rate of the reaction by relating it with rate of appearance or disappearance. Since the rate of appearance of C is given, you can write the rate of the reaction in terms of appearance of C and then calculate the value. So now rate of the reaction is equal to 1 by 3 dC by dt. So that gives you the rate of the reaction in terms of rate of appearance of C. And what is rate of appearance of C here? dC by dt, which is already given in the question. So what will be the rate of the reaction is equal to 1 by 3 into 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 4 mole liter inverse second inverse. So that gives you a value of 4.3 into 10 to the power minus 5 mole liter inverse second inverse. Now we know the rate of the reaction. Now the second question is a rate of disappearance of A. So when you write the rate of the reaction in terms of A and in terms of C, how can you write the rate of the reaction in terms of A? Minus 1 by 2 dA by dt is equal to 1 by 3 dC by dt. So to find out the rate of appearance of disappearance of A, minus dA by dt you're supposed to find out. So how can you relate that with this? You can actually find this out by two ways. One, you can write directly the rate of the reaction in terms of A. See, you have found out the value of rate of the reaction, and that is also equal to minus 1 by 2 dA by dt. So in terms of A, so you can write this value 1 by 2 dA by dt is equal to 4.3 into 10 to the power minus 5 mole liter inverse second inverse. From that you can find out dA by dt. So obviously what you are finding out, rate of disappearance of A. So dA by dt is equal to 2 into 4.3 into 10 to the power minus 5. So that gives you a value of 8.67 into 10 to the power minus 5 mole liter inverse second inverse. So here you are finding out the rate of disappearance of A from the rate of the reaction, which you found out by using the rate of appearance of C, which is already given in the question. The other way of finding out dA by dt is by relating this with this. Because when you write the rate of the reaction, you can write minus 1 by 2 dA by dt is equal to 1 by 3 dC by dt. So look here, 1 by 2 dA by dt is equal to 1 by 3 dC by dt. You know dC by dt, which is already given in the question. So which is equal to 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 4. So dA by dt is equal to, bring this 2 here, 2 by 3, 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 4. So again that gives you a value of 8.67 into 10 to the power minus 5 mole liter inverse second inverse. So depending upon what values are given in the question, you can write the rate of the reaction and find out the other values that are being asked in the question. Let's see one more problem. In the reaction A plus 2B giving you 3C plus 2D, the rate of disappearance of B is 1 into 10 to the power minus 2 mole liter inverse second inverse. What will be the rate of the reaction and rate of change in concentration of A and C? So they've given you this equation, A plus 2B giving you 3C plus 2D. Now they've also given you disappearance of A, rate of disappearance of B, which equals to 1 into 10 to the power minus 2 mole liter inverse second inverse. Now the question is, what will be the rate of the reaction? And second question, rate of change in concentration of A and C. So how can you write the rate of the reaction? Minus dA by dt is equal to minus 1 by 2 dB by dt, which equals to 1 by 3 dC by dt, which again equals to 1 by 2 dd by dt. So again, what is this? Rate of disappearance of A, and this is rate of disappearance of B. Rate of disappearance of A equals to rate of disappearance of B when this is multiplied by 1 by 2. So that gives you the rate of the reaction. So again, this equals to 1 by 3 dC by dt. And what is this? Rate of appearance of C, and that equals to 1 by 2 dd by dt. Again, what is this? Rate of appearance of D. Now the first question, what will be the rate of the reaction? So rate of the reaction is equal to, what value is given? Rate of disappearance of B is given. So you can find the rate of the reaction in terms of B. So what is the rate of the reaction in terms of B? 1 by 2 dB by dt. And dB by dt is given. So 1 by 2 into this value, 1 into 10 to the power minus 2. So that gives you an answer of 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 mole liter inverse second inverse. And that is the rate of the reaction. First question we have answered. And the next question, what is the rate of change in concentration of A and C? So again, they are asking you the rate of change in concentration of A, which means you are supposed to find out rate of disappearance of A and rate of appearance of C. So see, dA by dt is equal to 1 by 2 dB by dt. So we are relating rate of disappearance of A with rate of disappearance of B because this is actually given in the question. You know the value. So we are relating with this. So dA by dt is equal to 1 by 2 dB by dt. So what will be dA by dt? 1 by 2 into 1 into 10 to the power minus 2. Again, you are getting the same value. So rate of the reaction is equal to dA by dt. So you have found out the second answer, rate of change in concentration of A. Now coming to rate of change in concentration of C, which means you are finding out the rate of appearance of C. So you're supposed to find out dC by dt. Now how can you relate dC by dt with dB by dt? 1 by 3 dC by dt is equal to 1 by 2 dB by dt. You know this value, which is 1 into 10 to the power minus 2. So dC by dt is equal to, bring this 3 here, 3 by 2 dB by dt. So dC by dt, which gives you the rate of change in concentration of C, is equal to 3 by 2 into 1 into 10 to the power minus 3, which equals to 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 mole liter inverse second inverse. So if you are clear with the rate of the reaction and the rate of appearance and disappearance of the species involved in the chemical reaction, you can do these calculations easily. Whenever you solve any problems, make sure you write the units in each step and also in the final step, because the marks are given accordingly for each step. So write the rate expressions properly and then do the calculations. Based on these concepts, try to solve a few more problems that are given in your textbooks. Thank you.